Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, the 23rd of September 2020. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Dali Tarot for today's reading. Let's see what these cards want you to be aware of and what energy you'll be working with here on Wednesday, the 23rd of September. Okay, so let me shuffle the cards a few times here. And the first card is the King of Swords, okay? Next card is the Six of Cups, nice. And then finally, the Emperor. Oh, wow. So you have amazing energy today. Wow. So Jupiter, the lucky planet, that's supporting you and helping you. Then we've got the King of Swords, helping you make amazing decisions and being able to trust your own judgment. And then we have the Six of Cups at the center of this, so fundamental to the day's energy. There's a genuine love and concern for yourself, other people, and the world. So you're really acting from the heart. You're coming from the right place. So you can combine your feelings and your thoughts to make amazing decisions, which are going to bring good luck and good fortune into your future. Wow, okay. So the first card, the King of Swords, is a court card. We see him here as one of the holy men, I suppose, in the church, or someone who's very learned, someone who's wise and sage and decked out in all the gear that symbolizes that. And he's holding the sword, and he isn't just making decisions based on his experience. So, wow, so it takes on another element in this deck as well. He's not just looking at facts and figures, so the amount of livestock and when is best to trade and all of those things. He's also listening to what Spirit says. We've got this kind of blue, dreamlike mirror image here of him, and it seems to be like the spiritual equivalent that's floating around him and that he seems to be listening to as well in making his decisions. So even the King of Swords in this deck is saying that today, not only do you have the intellect and the self-confidence and the experience to rely on your own decision-making process to say, do you know what, I am no longer happy with this environment that I'm in, I'm going to change it, and I'm entitled to do that. Or I don't like the way I see myself in the mirror, so I'm going to make a change based on my experience and what I think will look good. Or I don't appreciate, or I no longer will tolerate, because the sword, remember, is a weapon, it can cut, so you can make really tough decisions. I'm not going to tolerate certain behavior, and I feel confident enough without any backing up by other people that I'm right and they're wrong, and I'm happy with this decision. So that's interesting that that's come up, the right or wrong. And the question that often comes up is, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And today, you're able to make really good decisions, and those decisions are going to lead to many, many things, one of those being happiness. Because we've got the Six of Cups here. It's already hinted at in this card, but it's even more clear because look at these two figures. One's kind of spiritual and vague and not exactly clear. It's like his astral form, and he's trying to make that out and communicate, and it's like this blue mist entering his body. So that's prone to be faulty. Well, certainly when you compare it to this, two children who are growing up together, brother and sister, and they adore each other and they share everything. They're really close, and growing up for them is their own kind of magical time. And the Six of Cups, which I think we've had recently as well, so this kind of energy is floating around in the air. There's real love here. For what you're feeling is real love. The things you're upset about and the things you care about, you can really trust them. The things that you're reaching out to emotionally, those are things that matter in your life. You really care about them. And if you want to move, if you want to make changes, if there are decisions that have been floating around on the periphery of your mind, and you haven't kind of grabbed any one of them and made a decision. Today, if you take one of those decisions that are traipsing around your head and you actually say, do you know what, I love myself enough that I realize I need to make a decision here. This isn't working for me. Or I owe it to myself to make this decision for myself because I can see that life can be better. And it's not unclear to me like it is in this card. I'm trying to suss out what this actually is. It's plain as day to see that if I change my behavior, my relationships are going to change. My relationships with the things I love, myself, the world, everything. And finally, the Emperor is the king. He's number 4 in the tarot. 4 is about structure and security, solidity. He's the boss. He's the leader. He's beautifully decked out here. He's got this is the symbol of the king. I can't remember what that is in French. The French royalty, Louis XVI or something. I think that's, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I associate this with French royalty. Then we've got this beautiful kind of bohemian chic. So he's not just the emperor, he is like, he's the king of style and flair. So it's not just a duty and a role. This is something that he gets pleasure out of. So this is a leader who wants to be seen and adored and admired. He does good things for the people and he brings good luck and good fortune, but he comes with his own set of problems. Like everything in life. It's such an intelligent interpretation of the emperor. It's not just, you know, like when you think of the queen, you think of this woman doing her duty and it's like, oh, plodding along. This guy is loving it. He's grown his beard out. It's like he's got the dreads in the back. He's doing the waltz. He's flouncing around. He's loving his life. Okay, so that's a different attitude if you actually love being king and you love being adored and you love the power you have. You still do good things, but you personally kind of get off on it. It's a different experience. Certainly a more pleasurable one. And if you're only doing good, then who cares if you're personally getting something out of it? It's a bonus. So believe and trust and have faith that if you make decisions today about your life, big decisions, I'm talking about people, places, things. So moving, your health, your job, what you look like, who your friends are, what you believe. Are you still left-wing or have you shifted to the right? Let's hope not. Whatever it is that you feel is floating around and that you haven't decided on yet will make this emotional appearance. It'll feel really clear and you'll feel loving and kind and warm towards it. And rest assured that if you do make decisions today, they will be lucky decisions. So you're really, really very, very unlikely to make a misstep here. And it's a good time to act. It's genuine. It's something that's really going to give you pleasure and that's going to be a long-term permanent fixture in your life. So you can really make changes for the better here. And it's an important day. Number-wise, we've got the king, that's 1. Then we've got the 6 of cups, so 1 and 6 is 7. And 4 is 11. 11 is the master number of service. So be of service to yourself by listening, allowing decisions to happen, and then actually see them through. It's going to be something that establishes you. And then by being of service to yourself, you're in the right position where you can really thrive and shine in the position you're meant to be in. And then you can help other people. Because if you're faking it or if you're pretending to be someone else, you can't help other people. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via the website, gregoryscott.com. If you have any questions, I can answer those in a personal reading. So if you want to know more about your life purpose or vocational aptitudes, love, money, travel, moving, anything at all, get in touch with me for a personal reading via the website, gregoryscott.com. If you liked the video, then please give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, click on subscribe and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.